At the onset of the 60s, a number of African countries gained their independence after years of colonial rule. One of their key transitional steps was to initiate measures that would mark the start of a new life for their people. It is at this juncture that they joined UNESCO, confident that the organization's intellectual mandate to build peace in the minds of men and women would be of great benefit to them. Driven by a desire to reaffirm their cultural identities and to strengthen their common aspirations to achieve African unity, the country's first request to UNESCO was for the organization to help recover ownership over their past and take control on the production of knowledge regarding their heritage, their history.
We are working with the curriculum development experts who would really then be able to first work with the teachers, train the teachers to understand how to use the content. It's about knowledge, it's about values, and it's about skills, all captured in the general history of Africa. Because as you extract it, you'll be able to see where it becomes relevant. So that's the role of UNESCO, to continue to really conscientize those we work with and our partners to embrace all races and to ensure that Africa and Africans accept who they are in a very positive light.
For decades, UNESCO has worked to remedy the general distortion on Africa's history. The monumental task has generated 8 volumes of the General History of Africa, GHA. The second phase of the project, which brought together some 200 authors drawn from the African continent, African diasporas and other parts of the world, came up with 3 more volumes. Volume 9 is an update of the 8-volume collection, while Volume 10 addresses issues related to the global African diasporas. Volume 11 looks at the challenges faced in Africa and its diasporas today. In Kenya, the process of integrating GHA in the school curriculum commenced with a shared interest and commitment for quality education amongst the learners in the areas of history and social studies. This was done through panels spearheaded by curriculum developers from the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development alongside other stakeholders.
The General History of Africa presents an opportunity where the African history is told by the Africans themselves, and therefore it's clear and it's exciting, it enriches, it frees history from those biases.
One of the main goals in producing the GHA was to address the need to promote history teaching from a Pan-African perspective, from basic to higher education.
You've got the GHA providing you, the learner, with very big opportunities for nationalism and patriotism, to become a better citizen. It is also possible to be able to use GHA to develop industries, culture-based industries, tourism based on our heritage.
For now, Kenya is the first country in Africa to have taken a holistic approach to integrate the GHA pedagogical materials into its school curriculum effective from grades 4, 5 and 6. A matrix for incorporating grades 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 has already been developed, and there is no let-up going forward.
So I would urge countries and all of us in Africa indeed to embrace the general history of Africa, content by integrating it into the curriculum and also using it to produce materials that indeed can be read by young people, even old people.
The General History of Africa constitutes a valid base for teaching history of Africa and the implementation of the 2063 Agenda for Africa, which lays emphasis on the full entrenchment of the ideals of Pan-Africanism and African Renaissance in the school curricula. This key undertaking by UNESCO underpins the Africa Union Charter for African Cultural Renaissance as adopted by AU Summit in Khartoum in 2006, in which African leaders reaffirmed that the unity of the continent is founded first and foremost on its history.
But the challenge has to start with our governments. They must invest in the development of the curriculum. They must invest in the training of the teachers. They must invest in helping young people to interrogate their past, their present, and build a future.